Hello, selfless goal getters. My name is Sergey, and in this video, I wanted to talk to you about brand strategy, what it is, why do you need it for your small business, when do you need it, how much it's going to cost, things like that. So I think it's going to be really helpful for you to know that. I've written an extensive article, like a guide to brand strategy. I will provide a link in the description so you'll be able to know more about it. But first, let's try and understand the components of brand strategy, or rather, why is it called brand strategy? So the first one is brand, the second is strategy. Okay, so what is a strategy? The strategy in business, basically a plan to get to the business objectives that you have specified. Now, along the path of attaining those business objectives, there are going to be a lot of obstacles. There are going to be a lot of opportunities, but there also are going to be plenty of distractions that are going to be disguised as opportunities. And so the strategy is there to help you, avoid the obstacles, but then also to distinguish distractions disguised as opportunities. So that's what strategy is for. Now, the brand is a hunch about a product or service or a company that everyone has. So it is different for every individual. And that hunch is based on reputation. So brand is about reputation. And that reputation will differ from one person to another. Right. So, and now if we're combining those two concepts, brand and strategy, we're thinking about how are we going to attain our business objectives or business goals, not get distracted by things that are not important to our brand. And we're going to keep focusing on the activities that are going to help us build the kind of reputation that we want for our company. Just to reiterate that, we want to attain the business objectives, but we want to do it in the sort of way that would allow us to build the reputation for our brand. So why do you want to create a reputation for your brand? Turns out that well-established brands can command a price premium on their products and services, up to 40% more than the average competition in their niche. So it makes total sense to invest money in branding. Now, what's the difference between marketing strategy and brand strategy? I'd say that they're almost identical. Like, I'd say that 90% of what brand strategy does is the same as what marketing strategy does. Brand strategy would make you think about alignment more, so that your marketing activities would not be detrimental to your brand in the future. So let me give you a quick example. Let's say a perfume company decides to launch a new business under the same brand, which is wine business, let's say. Now, the problem is that this sort of activity under the brand strategy would not be tolerated, because people who'd be drinking wine that has a label of a perfume company on it would inevitably start thinking that this wine tastes like perfume, which is a terrible idea, right? The second thing that brand strategy focuses on is the brand persona, brand personality. So it's the look, the feel, the archetype, if you will. So the marketing messages are going to be filtered through the essence of your brand. Okay, but all in all, marketing strategy and brand strategy are basically the same stuff, especially when it comes to small businesses. So who can afford to have a brand strategy for their companies? Well, medium to large size corporations can hire McKinsey or Boston Consultancy or Bain to create that for them. But the problem is that the conversation starts at $500,000, something that small businesses just cannot afford. So at awezzom, we have created a framework that you can use in order to create a brand strategy for your company. Our brand strategy workshops are affordable and they deliver results. So consider doing that for your small company. How much is it going to cost to run a brand strategy workshop with us? Well, it depends on the modules that we're going to have, which we get to understand in the discovery and then diagnostics conversations. A typical workshop for small companies starts at $15,000. The main topics that we discuss are usually positioning and differentiation, as well as mission, vision, purpose, things like that. If you're interested in knowing more about that, I suggest you read the article that I mentioned before. The link will be in the description, and also contact me to talk about your business needs. So what are the benefits of a brand strategy? Well, first of all, you're going to have a clear understanding of who your target audience is. What's most important is that you will know who is not your customer, who is not your client, so that you will not spread your resources thin. Instead, you'd be able to focus on the people who are more likely to become your clients. The next benefit is differentiation from competition. The competition is fierce. Although it seems like your business is different, in reality it is not. In many cases, I've seen leaders from small businesses talk about themselves in similar ways. And while doing so, they try to convey or prove to me and to others that they're really different. But the problem is that they're all saying the same things, like we work harder, we care about our clients, things like that. But everyone else is saying the same thing. And so from the perspective of your potential clients, you're not that different. So the goal of the brand strategy workshop and the deliverable of that is that you will be able to figure out how you're different. And every company, every single small business is different. You just need to have a framework to be able to get to the point of radical differentiation. So that's a benefit as well. Another benefit is the ability to see a clear path towards the price increase. So knowing how you're different and who exactly are your clients, you'll be able to understand the pricing that you have to apply. And many times we see that companies are able to start making more money by charging more for their services. So that's another benefit. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope I was able to share some of the insights, and hopefully you will consider doing brand strategy for your own company. Now, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please put a like. This is really helpful. Consider subscribing as well. I'm shooting videos on sort of a weekly basis. The videos I post are about marketing for small businesses. So thanks for watching. Bye.